Our portfolios were loaded with a lot of risk. We didn't diversify the numbers that they have here. We didn't have the opportunity to go in and get the structured assets, the notes that now offer the protection. We just couldn't do that. So when you think of the clients, even they're saying, oh, there's all these trades and I have all these positions, and we're like, it's all good, it's better. It's better than what we ever could have given you. With Credent, it's much more structured. And I think that's a benefit to the clients. My name is Terry Hirsch. I was a previous owner of TFG Advisors. My role here was to be the manager, if you will, of the financial planning area. I think in terms of when we noticed the time that it was time to move on, a few comments from clients. I think there was that fear in the back of their mind that would say, man, what happens to me if something happens to them? What stood out for me in dealing with Credent would have been almost looking in a mirror. They did what we did. And one of the goals that we had was to take care of the clients, to take care of the staff. But the initial meeting with Edison and Joe was very personable. It wasn't business, it was, okay, let's try to get to know the guys from TFG, let them get to know us to kind of establish that relationship. And I think that was just a kick right off the start that said, wow, okay, there's a little more interest here than just how much do you have and how many clients. So I think from that standpoint, that was very big for us. I think our biggest challenge was the fact that we did have so many clients with equities. So that was very difficult for us to understand. So Edison was always available, Joe was available, Nicole ran interference if there was a question, Alicia and Gabe, they were all very easy to get a hold of at this point in time, or to set up and meet with our clients. Because at that point we were unable to really give them what this picture was going to look like. And it was very easy to go through that and do that. So that was great. The biggest impact, I believe, is the investment team. We held on to stocks for a very long time that have now these huge capital gains, and we didn't have the manpower or the time to go through. And I would say in our defense, we did a great job. They made a lot of money, but our portfolios were loaded with a lot of risk. We didn't diversify the numbers that they have here. We didn't have the opportunity to go in and get the structured assets, the notes that now offer the protection. We just couldn't do that. So when you think of the clients, even they're saying, oh, there's all these trades and I have all these positions, and we're like, it's all good, it's better. It's better than what we ever could have given you. With Credent, it's much more structured. And I think that's a benefit to the clients. I think the positivity for our staff, I think if you were to nail it down, maturity, ability to react to the new situation in a positive way, and just more confidence in themselves. I mean, they're just raring to go. The advice I would give to other firms that are thinking of following the path that we took, really know what you want. And it allows you to eliminate a lot of the companies that aren't going to do that. Know what you want for your clients, know what the outcome is for your staff, and it'll fall into place. Those are the biggest things, and that we did day one. So my final thoughts that I could share with my experience with Credent Wealth has been, one, they're very positive about everything that we did. We didn't always meet head to head. There were some delays, there were some concerns, but everybody worked it out. I think the other thing is the way they took care of the staff. That was above and beyond our expectations.